What's up, you guys? How's it going? Oh, this is the boat. But today's video is not about the boat. Today's video is for the container garden. So, what we're gonna do today is we are going to go over the entire bucket garden real quick and everything that I am doing. I decided to do a container bucket garden this year, and I just kind of want to explain everything to you guys real quick. We got tons of stuff going on, and I wanted to show you guys a video on how to officially grow all of your own food and to make sure that you are able to successfully, for very low prices and very quickly and easily, are able to grow tons and tons of food for you and your family and anybody around you. The times that we're in right now are going to call for a different plan of action, and currently we are in a time where growing your own food and produce is going to be a super smart thing to do. So this video is pretty much going to break down everything that I'm doing, the start of my container and my bucket garden. I just want to show you guys pretty much what I'm doing. As you can see behind me, we have tons of stuff going on. I have a dual canopy set up pretty much. This is pretty much an overhead area for all of my watering hoses and systems that I'm going to set up in place. I have a barrier fence along the bottom that I installed. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I put a line up right now, and then eventually I'm going to do a barrier fence. And then what we did was I pretty much use every container in my life that I have here at the farm in all different types of ways. And what I did was I started off with the biggest plants. Obviously you got your tomatoes, which we're going to add cages to, which are these 5. And these are 55-gallon drums that are cut in half that pretty much we filled with compost and dirt. And then from there, you got amazing pots. So I just want to show you guys, this is a little life hack. You can get these for real cheap online. 55-gallon drums. I get them for free from people that are just getting rid of them. All you got to do is clean them out. But yeah, as you can see, our biggest pots right now are growing some awesome tomatoes. And then as we move over, our next thing is going to be sweet corn next to the tomatoes. So we're going to do 3 pots of delicious sweet corn with butter eventually over the grill. And then the rest are all going to be tomatoes. We got a lot of beefsteaks. We like our nice hearty beefsteak tomatoes. And then we're going to eventually do, I think that's a banana type of cherry tomato. So those are our 55-gallon drums. What we did was we filled up all of our containers with a compost soil mix from our landscaping company down the street. It's about a 50-50 mix of topsoil and compost. Very, very good dirt and compost. And pretty much what we did was we just filled everything up at the actual place. They let us fill all this up. It was 2 yards of dirt. Each yard was about 20 to 25 bucks depending on where you go. And we paid a total of 45, I think, bucks with tax for 2 yards of dirt that pretty much filled the entire area. So yeah, after our 55 gallons drums are cut in half and filled with dirt for our bigger plants, we decided I had these black. These are really cool containers that I have from my my firewood business that we're not using currently because we're cutting firewood and we're prepping for the next phase. So what we did was we just took all these nice black container pots and we are running eggplant here. We are doing Pac-Man broccoli here. We have 6 going here. And you're going to make sure you space out, obviously, your eggplant, your broccoli, and your bigger plants. Like broccoli, cabbage, lettuce, these are all going to contain 2 plants per pot. Just to make sure, obviously, you're giving them enough space. Here's South Blanchi cauliflower that we're doing. Gypsy broccoli. It's going to be an awesome patch of broccoli right here. I got 6 of those. Right here, I'm doing a little experiment right here with a test rhubarb and then also a stonehead cabbage, I think that is. This is a bulb onions. We have 3 rows going in here, so these are going to be under the ground. Hopefully we're successful with our bulbed onions. As we move over, here's a bed of candy bulb onions under the ground, pretty much, that are growing awesome right now. Those are going great. Next to those we have Brussels sprouts, and I don't know if I gave these enough space at all because they're going to be growing pretty immensely, but I got 6 of those babies going. I don't know if anybody likes celery, but this is going to be a nice celery pot. We got 6 of these going right here. Tango celery, this is called. This is a pole beans. This is 6 of those. I love it, absolutely. Check it out. This is all of our seeds right here. Oh, there's my beer. We got to stop halfway through each video. It's very important to look up at the sunshine above you and make a cheers and take it in, people. You're off grid farming, doing what you love, listening to music. This is what it's all about. So yes, this is my seedlings table. So we got our little sign here, blessings bloom at home. This is actually my grandma and my grandpa's sign that they used at their home garden that I've brought with me from them, that I've always grown all of my gardens with, along with every tool here, and all the little stuff that I've accumulated through my process, has all been used by generations before me. So this is my seedling table. We're doing pretty good. I'm pretty proud. I don't know if you guys can see, but we actually have some seeds going right here, some little sprouts. Got a couple over here, a couple over there, and we are going to be doing a bunch of different stuff over on that seedling table. So like I said, we're going to wait for that. So that's going. If we don't need the plants, we're going to sell them, or we're going to give them away to neighbors. We're going to barter, or we're going to trade. But either way, we have over 200 ready to go, along with every single container's already pre-planted. So this year, I'm very proud of this whole section, okay? Because look at this section. It's pretty sweet. Look at this garden. We got all different types of styles all the way up and down this, of all different pepper plants, and most of these are pepper. There's a little bit of random miscellaneous stuff over here I'll go over, but I mean, you got bell peppers, you got lady red bell peppers, you got Cajun bell peppers. We're doing a ton of different jalapeno peppers right here. Sweet banana, all 4 of these are sweet banana. So poblano hot peppers, these are amazing. We got 3 of those going. Sugar sprint peas, sugar snap sprint peas right here. These are a bed of those. We're gonna do our own oregano bed this year right here. It should get nice. We'll have our own oregano. We're doing serrano hot peppers, orange bell peppers, all in the back there. Tasty hot cherry red peppers right here. And then we have a tasty red bell pepper all throughout the back here. Cayenne peppers, we're doing 6 of those. They're all touching. And then poblano, those are really, really hot. We're doing a bunch of those. We're going to do a full bed plus 2 of their own pots, and we're going to see what we can do with those. Those are a little bit heavier. And yeah, those are going to be our peppers. We're going to be doing tons of different stuff. And then, like I said, everything that's on the table, we're also going to be ready to sprout and get ready to do beds. Our last mission after what I just showed you is I'm going to make 2 raised flower / vegetable beds that are going to contain It's going to be a little bit of a half mixture of what I already have, but I'm also going to be using a little bit of the sandy Wisconsin terrain soil, which also is great for vine plants. Okay, all the plants that I just discussed to you are all spring-based plants that you can pretty much plant this year, that are going to thrive, that you're going to get a yield from. Other than that, we're going to also make beds this year. I'm going to do cantaloupe, acorn, pumpkin, and squash all in, acorn, squash, cantaloupe, and pumpkin all into a vine bed. We're going to do vine plants throughout that whole process. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a bunch of canning this year, because we're going to preserve a ton of stuff. We're going to do a huge pantry. We already been filling freezers with tons of fish that we've been catching, and also prepping to go hunting and do our different types of barters that way. But we're going to be doing, I like pickles and dill pickles and cucumbers. Like I want to start pickling my own 50 to 100 jars a year of like dill pickles, sliced and quartered. I think that'd be something to have on hand, would be good. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do my own specific cucumber and pickle and different type of bed experiment. Pretty much we're going to do bush crop, we're going to do burpless, we're going to do bush pickle, and we're going to do market more. And I'm going to pretty much try all those different types of cucumbers and pickles, and we're going to see what we can do canning wise, with different types of methods. And try to preserve as much of this food as possible. Not only are you gonna freeze it, but you need to learn how to can, jar, and preserve it that way in a pantry. But everything that I just showed you guys behind me is hundreds and hundreds of dollars, eventually maybe even thousands of dollars worth of produce that I'm going to be growing for not only myself, but for my neighbors and for people around me and for family. And anybody that needs anything. This is just going to be something that you're going to want to naturally take in. Like I said, a container and a bucket garden is very, very easy to do. You can literally pick it up by the handle and move it anywhere you want to go. If you need to move your plants, if you need to do anything. I just basically use a simple hose right now and a simple sprinkler system just to kind of go over the whole setup, and you could just pretty much set up a small watering system. And this is just a great way to make your own buckets and containers with your own soil, making sure that you have enough nutrients for all your plants. I want to show you guys the last thing that I want to show you in the beginning steps of this bucket and container garden video. This is a Flora Hydroponics General. Basically, this is a but this is a three type method that you're going to put into a gallon of water. You put a cap full of each into 1 gallon, and you're going to once or twice a week just give each plant a little spray around the outside of the plant, so that the nutrients can go down into the soil. This is kind of like a Miracle-Gro extract type idea that you're going to feed your plants and give them great nutrients, and this is going to give what they need to be literally double or triple the size of all of your neighbors' plants. Okay, so these make tomatoes unbelievable, and everything that you're going to see behind me is going to grow incredible from those 3 nutrients. We've been using those for 2 or 3 years now, and they do a tremendous job. So yeah, like I said, you guys, if you guys have any questions about the container garden, I just wanted to show you what I'm planning this year. I wanted to show you the different buckets I have going, whether they're buckets 15, 20 gallons, whether they're 55-gallon drums, or whether they're 5-gallon buckets, or 2 to 3 gallon buckets. I have all different styles. You can grab these on Craigslist, Marketplace, Facebook, whatever, for $2 to $5 for these containers. The drums, like I said, these are like $5 to $10 on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, and these containers are $6 at Home Depot or Menards. So I mean, whatever you need, you just grab, put it all together, go grab $40, $50 worth of dirt, and you literally have a full-on container garden. I'm not going to go shopping one time this year, but between my fishing, my hunting, my gathering, my trading, my bartering, and all of my plants, I'm going to literally never have to rely on grocery stores produce, on anything that has to do with stores and going in public or being around different situations. So it's very important. Take this in. It's very inexpensive, it's very cheap, it's very easy to do, it's very easy to water. And I did this in a couple days with my dad. We just went and got the dirt, got the compost, we got all the plants. I set everything up. We're already getting our seeds and our sprouts coming out, and we're going to be sharing these with neighbors and people online that need food and plants. And this is what we do, you guys. So hopefully if you take anything in, take the knowledge of a nice container garden. The reason we do this is because you never know the soil of the ground that you're going to be at. You never know how good it's going to grow. You never know how much nutrients is going to be in the ground. And this is a really easy, quick way that you're going to be able to do something and be mobile and be able to move it and be able to water it and do all different types of stuff. And the sky and the possibilities are truly endless. So I just wanted to share with you guys, like I said, how I'm doing it this year. And hopefully if you guys have any questions, let me know. Like I said, my name's Ryan with Ryan's Travel, RVing, and Off-Grid channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Hit up my page, hit up my Instagram, hit up my YouTube. I have everything finally just launched. We're going to do some incredible content this year. I'm going to give you guys production on how this goes. This is just part one of the container bucket garden video that I wanted to show you guys my setup, kind of how I'm doing things and kind of how I'm going about everything. This is a very good way after 3.5 years of homesteading that I found is the way to go. So do your thing. Hit me up if you guys have any questions. I appreciate everything. Hit up my page, send me yours, subscribe, and I will be around the corner to give you guys awesome content. I'm looking forward to meeting some of you that have hit me up and asked me questions, and we'll go from there. I appreciate everything. Thank you guys so much, and have a wonderful day. I know I'm gonna. The sun is shining right behind me, and music's blasted, and I'm about to go take a sip and relax and just chill out. Thank you guys. Bye.